What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm just making sure I got some sound because I'm using a new device. What's up, everybody? Just making sure I got some sound because I'm using a new device. There we go. So, just make sure everything is working. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Christian Gaming. I'm your host, Mr. G. So happy that you're here with me this evening. Before we get started, let me go over the rules of Christian Gaming. One, there is no cussing. Please respect the live stream and let's refrain from doing any cussing. Second, we do not troll anybody or bully anybody or demean anyone. We are always respectful. So please be mindful of that rule. Third is that this is not a political channel or political live stream. We're not going to talk about politics or who's running for what or policies or the lack thereof. We're not going to talk about any of that. This is all about showing the love of Christ, being real, and just talking about stuff that happens to us in life and how we need to deal with it. So that's the whole thing. I do have I did send out some friend invites. I know that people are doing their own thing, and so if I get somebody to come in and join the live, then awesome. If not, then it's just gonna be me, and it's happened before, so I don't get bent out of shape because I don't get any views or anything like that. That's not the whole point of this, not to accumulate views. My point is, my whole purpose of this is to show the love of Christ. That's it. If one person listens to it, if they listen to it live or they get on it and listen to it later and watch later, and I say something that enhances their life or changes their life, then to God be the glory. All right, so it's all about who listens and if they get blessed by it. But anyway, I do apologize for getting on here late. It's 8 o'clock, and yeah, it's close to 8 o'clock, and I had a whole lot of stuff going on this weekend, and I did get back in time, but I was just, sitting here just relaxing. I cooked something to eat, and I sat and I ate it instead of getting on live and eating it in your ear while I'm doing the live stream. So I actually sat and ate my food and sat and just kind of relaxed for a little bit before I got on. I was well aware of the time, and I know that getting on here, I was going to get on here, but just not at the correct time. So next Sunday it'll be better. And we will get on here at 6. The school year is starting back up, so I won't do any more Thursdays, but it'll be just be on Sundays at 6 o'clock. And I do it at 6, and I run for a couple of hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Because I understand that it is a school night. Sleep is important for me, as well as, my students. So even though some of them don't, they'll stay up late and play games or whatever, and then they go to sleep in class because they didn't get up or go to bed in time. Um, so anyway, we will be going to our regular schedule starting this week. So yeah, no Thursday live stream this week or next week or for the next several weeks because yeah, we'll be back at school unless we're out for a extended weekend, um, and then I'll probably do it a Thursday night live stream. But or if we have a snow day, and it just happens to fall on that particular day, then yeah, I'll do a live stream while we're getting snowed in. We've only had a couple of snow days since I've been working in the state that I'm in, and it, you know, sometimes it falls in the middle of the week or at the beginning of the week. Sometimes it falls on the weekend, like on a Saturday, and then by the time Monday gets here, then it's melted. But um, we've had a few good ones, a few good snow days. So um, I was very, I'm very pleased to get those. So um, yeah, I grew up in Florida, so I don't know what a snow day is. We got off of hurricanes, but snow days, no. So when I moved to here, then and we've gotten some snow days. I'm like, yeah, okay, so we are closed down because of the snow, or what's happening? And I am reminded of I went to Walmart to pick up some stuff, and I saw a bunch of people in there. Just, I mean, it was like on a Tuesday or something like that, and so I go up to pay for my stuff. I asked the cashier, it's like, okay, what's going on? Is there like a secret sale, something that's happening, or what's going on? And and I was just like, oh no, the cashier said, oh no, it was the blizzard of '93 that's got a whole lot of people a little bit more cautious than reasonable, and hence the whole bunch of people in Walmart is buying up all of the bread and milk. Yeah, my first time seeing that, I'm like, okay, what's going on? But I understand now, and actually, it wasn't blizzarding where we were, my brother Corey. But hey, man. But I remember in '93 how cold it got, and we even got some snow, and it wasn't any kind of accumulation, but I do remember that the snow was blowing sideways. Do you remember that? Or did you leave already? Had you had left already? I think you were still there. Yeah, we were still there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I remember in '93 how cold it got, and it knocked out the power in all of the barracks. I know my barracks, the power was out. I think I was hanging out with y'all, at y'all's barracks, and the power was out. So mm, yeah. Well, I am playing Final Fantasy 16. Not a real Final Fantasy fan, but I started playing this one and got invested in the story. So I continued to play it. I think I'm at the end of it, or the final maybe conflict of this, but I'm not sure. Final Fantasy games tend to run to infinity and beyond. So so yeah, I don't. That's another reason why I don't. I never played any of the Final Fantasy games because I just don't have the stamina to sit there and play it for um, 80 hours that like some people play. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. But this one is pretty good. It has a lot of exposition, but it's very yeah, it's very actiony. Um, yes, that's my word, actiony. Yes, it is action. It's action. It's full of action. It's action packed. But this one, and because a lot of games, yeah, actiony. Yeah, a lot of these Final Fantasy games, it's you choose a weapon or you choose a character and you give them um, a bunch of magic or whatever that they can use, um, and then you come up against an enemy and you just stand there and they attack each other based on the amount of um, the points you have is based on the level that you are. But this one you level up, but you actually do all of the fighting here. So I do like that. And oh, okay, yeah. Well, only a couple of Final Fantasy games that I played plays like this one. This one that I'm playing, and Final Fantasy 7 with Cloud. I think that's his name. And then, but it is it no, it's a it's a phoenix. Yes.
Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret. Of course it did. Perfect
Yeah.
plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
What? Why? Why you say that? Yeah. Yeah, they help out. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Yeah, he was helping. Yeah, all of that electricity, the electricity you saw, that was him.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Okay, so am I supposed to go down there and just fight him? I guess so.
Summon the cannoneer at once!
Oh, yeah, I gotta. I let Ivy use my gaming headphones, and so I'm using my what are these things called? I don't know. It's my over the neck um, kind of headphone thingy or whatever, and so I'm using those. And the what is that?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
And
What have we
the
done?
little cord has a short in it.
Squashed? You were
Yeah,
fighting my mortar and I, only too happy to oblige. He's all good.
yeah.
Then let's shut him up.
Got me.
You feel that?
Yeah, so yeah, everybody attacks. The guy attacks, the girl attacks. I think she's ice. Even my dog attacks. Yeah. No, you're all right. Yeah.
Is he? Bollocks. He's gonna Kashyyyk.
It's an icon.
Poor wretch.
Send him
Okay,
out.
he's got full
We'll get none in return.
health.
Nothing left of him but hatred and rage. Let's end his torment. Not this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, what I like about this, you collect like little health potions to regenerate your health, and while you're fighting, you could just replenish your health
Well done, Tormund.
without stopping and taking time to do that.
Not this time.
Hey, that's my word. I'll use it.
Not this time. Too slow.
Gotcha. Inferno ignition. What is that? Increases damage by 12.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
All right, so I guess we're going down.
Leap of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
So Corey, how you doing, man? How was your weekend?
This is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Mm.
Oh, the miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind.
Mm.
If ever there was a reason to open the gates, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
They charged you $500? Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Yeah, it did, broke. Y'all better hurry up.
Hold on!
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look at the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a level of sensitivity. It's like, right. Hmm. Right. I don't remember that. Yeah. Hmm. Wow.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of three?
I think I, I think I vaguely remember something about bath salts,
What happened to two?
Ask one.
but not really knowing the full story
Right.
of it.
She's
And
the
it was
doctor.
like, okay, so what were they doing? Smoking it, sniffing it, injecting it, or
It was exactly to keep us out.
like Epsom salt?
The Mother Christie's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no runabouts.
I knew it would be big. But this.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. So I think I'd have patched that up by now. Sorry, state vampires in.
Wait, you don't mean...
Aye. Minor claim of hiding secret Bahamut entity. Choosing cost to destroy medical architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
How did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh, no.
Let me go.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. That's enough.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
The two places connected somehow.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Yeah, that's what Christian gaming is all about, man. We get on here, we talk about the Lord, we talk about um, some issues that we're up against, that we have to face, that we have to go through. What is that? And then we just take it to the Word, man. Uh, yeah, we just take it to the Word, and we talk about how the Word affects us and how we can apply the Word to the situation that we're dealing with. So, oh no, but yeah. So I was going to ask you, uh, can you can you give a scripture reference of what you just talked about? Um, I think there's one where Paul was teaching Timothy and telling Timothy that um, people will be sensitive about certain things or easily offended. And no, 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 you go ahead. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then. Where did that come from?
If I had to guess, poor beast. Another victim of the flood. Well, it's a mighty ones.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
All right.
Where's she off to now? Clive, look out! The innocence of life just chances are the patriarch knows what he knows, but not then the same commander would send his men into a place of massive difficulty either. Christ. If this all works and the blessing fails, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our times that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. Just hope in the end they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. It was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. The vicious one.
Yeah, sounds like a rest. Isn't that a wrestler guy's name?
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
What's up, Justin? How you doing, bud? It's good to have you on here. It's been a minute. What you been up to? Go ahead, man. Sorry.
It's beautiful.
Heart of sunlight.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're going to need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive. And I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Zarya's going to have a fit when she hears about
Yeah.
this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
That. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Oh.
Sid! Freeze. I need a freeze. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not. Hold on.
Oh, what in the world?
I've been here before. You're dead. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive. Get out of my head. I don't answer to you.
Said all that to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Justin, if you still on, you won't take me this semester. You'll take me spring semester if you get it switched. So there's still some time. Uh, Intermediate tech doesn't happen until spring semester. This semester is beginning and advanced. So yeah, yeah, he got on here and and says then spoke, said hey. So yeah, that was one of his things. He was said he got his schedule and our class wasn't on it, but you get it switched out and just switch it out so you can take it in the fall. Now I don't know what they're gonna do because I had 45 kids sign up for the intermediate class, which is great. So maybe maybe I could convince them to only do one beginning class next semester and two intermediate classes. That would be awesome. I would love that. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's a fine arts and it's a pathway. We're not CTE because we do tech stuff, but we're not CTE because it's music based. So it falls under the fine arts part. So if I had that CTE funding, then all of the stuff I've been not begging but requesting and kind of borderline demanding that they do for me, I would have. So it's yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, and attacking me because he's still attacking me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him eventually. Yeah. I want. I want. Yeah.
That power isn't yours.
Yeah. Is it Darksiders?
But this is mine.
Yeah.
I remember now. I had a fire.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Uh-huh. Yeah, I like the first one, but I couldn't get past Tiamat, so I had to yeah, I had to have Sam come over and get me past Tiamat. Yeah, that was the first boss.
It's done.
Yeah, that one was the most challenging because you had to pick something up and throw it at it, and which exploded, and that's how you beat it. And you had to do that several times, and yeah, I just couldn't do
Could
it.
that be?
And Sam had to come over. Hey, Luis, how you doing, young man? Just popping in to say, okay, let me pull up my thing here. Just popping in to say, hey, that's it. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Hey, we need to start talking about next year because we need to we need to start making a plan and see um, where it is that we're going to go and get some kind of plan together and cost. I told you what I would cover, but yeah, we need to. What is that? We need to.
As you
Yeah,
wish.
we need to get a plan together. Um, yeah, they made him a blonde. Yeah. Oh, got me. Oh, got me again. Yeah. So, what's going to happen, Lou? Is I'm planning on driving to the Grand Canyon because I've never been, and I would like to go, and I think that will be a cool road trip. So, Corey, I went on a road trip. Oh, what the heck? What what in the world? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You see, man, it's a couple of seconds delay, but come on, man. What in the world is this? But yeah, so Luis, I went to Mount Rushmore, and then I went to Denver because I got some. Yeah, I got some. What? Oh, yeah. I'm about to die. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. You won't let me get close to him. Gotcha. And it moves too. No, look, they move. The gaps move. Yeah, I got it. Oh, you better not power up. What? What? You're gonna do a Liu Kang. No, that's a spear bomb. Oh, he still has it. Yep, he still has it. There it is. Yep, I got him. Yeah. So Lou, if you still on, man, yeah, I went it was 2 weeks. So yeah, we gotta we gotta plan for a couple of weeks. Because I'm not gonna drive or sit in the car for 18 hours. So we're gonna stop at some places before. So Grand Canyon, and then we'll go up to Vegas once we leave there. So
Enjoy your nap.
yeah,
Need it.
just want you to know about that, and
Scrap.
we could start looking at places to stay, places that we want to stop. Go ahead and like chat
No
GTP
thoughts.
a road trip to Vegas with several stops that you might want to stop at. Oh, what in the heck? Now we shall become one. Yeah.
think I'm gonna let you have him? Think again.
You know your fate, your purpose.
Sid. One left. Try not to talk.
Yeah, he's a phoenix icon.
Clive,
They call them icons. These people that have
so
these
long.
kinds of powers.
I had all the
He's
answers.
a phoenix. This guy
But then
is electric, and he turned
I
into
learned
humongous
it was
Gandalf.
death we should be fighting for.
And then she is ice.
It's all
Yeah,
very well,
you
Amanda.
didn't see that when he transformed into that huge wizard-looking.
But if he can't choose how he meets it,
Yeah, he did.
so I made a choice.
Yeah, he transformed earlier. Yeah, she's ice. Is he absorbing
Rest is
his
your
powers?
weakness. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Yeah, Sid's been part of the game since the beginning. So this is how you wish to will. Perhaps it's time you learned. Okay, again, no place in this grand scheme.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
And that guy is his brother. He thought he had killed him at the beginning, but somehow he survived. There he is. And that's Clive's brother. They were, yeah, they were children. I think Clive was like 15, and I think he was maybe 8. And he was supposed to protect him. Um, his brother, I think his name was Joshua, turned into the Phoenix.
Sorry, Clive.
And then
Had I arrived but a moment
uh,
sooner.
Clive, his brother, turned into the Ifrit, that what we saw
Remember me?
fighting the thing at the end, and
I saw you protect them. I
attacked
was very
and
brave.
supposedly killed him, but didn't kill him. There he is.
I know you're there, Ultima.
So you actually play as Josh for a minute and fight as him with the Phoenix powers, which
What
is
else have
pretty
you
cool.
learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
And even at 8, this guy was quite powerful.
Will leave my brother. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Passed out.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Well, did he absorb him?
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Sid is not there. Sid is dead.
is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Okay.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Pick this very morning.
unguents, ointments, poultices.
Hmm.
Might I interest you in a potion, lady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse at the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kuka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another. What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a
Well,
god-forsaken
I have dialysis in the morning, and
the courthouse should be left to suffer.
after that, I don't have anything. I just plan to sit down and relax because we go back to work on Tuesday, and then kids come back. Kids come back next week on the Thursday. I think we start the 4th, August 4th. Yeah, so we're gonna got a week of stuff that we're doing, and then getting our stuff ready for the kiddos when they come in uh, next Thursday. And that's it. That's what I got. That's what I got going. So it's a very good trip. I'm not trip. Very good summer. I'm kind of ready to start back up. Um, I did I did a lot that I wanted to do this summer. You heard me talking about a road trip, and I am just set
We don't know anything.
with doing a road trip every summer.
We'd help you if we could.
And yeah, just pick a place that I'd never been to and just drive there. And so that's why I was talking to Lou on here. If you saw the message popped up,
No sign of Hugo.
um, yeah, he's wanting to go with me next year, and yeah, so I'm starting to look at plans and where I would like to stop, and so yeah, I think it'll be cool. I mean, just I drove this year. I went to my destination was to go to Mount Rushmore. I told you that before, and that's what I did. I drove there,
Any objections? It's him, the outlaw. It's him.
and oh, he has Sid's powers.
Come on.
Yep, because Clive is getting ready to do some stuff. So, but yeah, so I drove to Rapid City, South Dakota. I stopped in Kansas City, Missouri, and and then drove the rest of the way. And I stayed in Rapid City for a night. Well, yeah, I stayed the night, but I was there for a couple of days. And then I drove to Denver, which I have a couple of college buddies that stay in Denver, so I stayed with them for the week. And so and then I drove back and I stopped in Columbia, Missouri on the way back. And yeah, and then I drove home the next day. So driving from here to uh, Denver is about an 18-hour drive if you drive straight there. But I didn't go that route. I went northwest, so I went up and then I came back down to Denver. So that was a longer trip going up. So actually, first day of the trip, I actually drove like 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours to get to Kansas City. And then the second part of the trip, I drove from there to Rapid City, and I was about 10 hours as well. So yeah, going up and then coming down, going up was about 21, 22 hours. So yeah, it was a great trip, man. I drove through, I didn't stop, but driving through Iowa, which I'd never been to Iowa, and driving through well, I've been to Missouri and Nebraska. I've been to Nebraska because I drove through Nebraska for a little while before I went more west. And so, yeah, so South Dakota was beautiful. I saw the Black Hills and I went to Mount Rushmore and and then I got an Airbnb and stayed the night in Rapid City. And then in the morning, I got up and I drove to Denver. So from Rapid City to Denver was about 6 hours. So yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. So um, and I actually drove through Wyoming, man. I'd never been to Wyoming and wouldn't even think about driving through Wyoming. So um, the route that I chose didn't have any tolls on it, so I didn't want any toll roads or anything like that. I didn't want to get like a letter in the mail. A couple of yeah, you drove through, yeah, and yeah, you owe us $11. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So um, my GPS took me onto back roads, and so I'm just riding along. I'm on this state road in Wyoming, and the view was gorgeous. I mean, just open road, mountains, ranches on both sides, cattle on both sides, and the road that I was on, it was a two-lane highway, but there were no cars on that road, and the speed limit was 85. Yes. So I'm going 90. I'm flying down these roads, and I got the praise music going. Um, I'm just loving it, right? So I drive through this town. Once I get to the town, I have to slow down to about 30 miles an hour. And they had maybe a couple of fast food restaurants. They had a couple of gas stations, and I think it was like downtown, whatever it looked like downtown, whatever. But I see that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe I should stop. And then I looked at my gas tank, and I'm like, well, no, I don't need to stop. I'm good. I had water in the car. I had snacks. I wanted to snack on something, so I was like, yeah, I'm good. So I drove through this little town, and once I get outside of that town, I see a sign that says next service is 85 miles. So for 85 miles, there was nothing but road and cattle and ranches, and that was it. So I'm flying, and you know 85 miles. Yeah, I'll get there in about an hour. So um, I get to this next town, and it was the same kind of look. It was just a little tiny town, and I was like, well, let me stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to fill up, and I'm going to get some more snacks and maybe some juice or something, and I'm gonna keep it moving. And so I didn't buy anything. Why? Well, I did. I bought a keychain which I gave to Ivy uh, for something that yeah I just wanted to get something from Wyoming to prove that I was in Wyoming. And yeah, and so yeah, that was a nice little drive. I think I was on there for like maybe 2.5, maybe 3 hours, and yeah, just open road, beautiful country, and I'm trying to remember while I was driving if there were some places in Mama's westerns that she likes to watch that was in Wyoming that I can say, hey, if she's watching Gunsmoke or something like that, and I was like, hey, I've been there, I was there. But anyway, yeah, I recommend it if you ever get a chance, um, and you can get a couple of weeks. Put Vanessa and your two grown children in the car, and and just drive someplace, pick a destination, and map out a route, plan your stops, and just drive. And hmm yeah, yeah, and it really wasn't that expensive. I the only thing that was expensive that was constant was gas, and so I had to fill up the first leg. I had to fill up twice, and second leg I had to fill up twice, um, and then the third leg driving to Denver. Um, I did have to fill up twice, but um, well, no, I only filled up once, and then this when I got gas again, I only put enough in there to get me to Denver because yeah, Denver is a 6 hour drive, and my car can go 6 hours before it's out completely. So I think when I got down to maybe a quarter of a tank, I just maybe put up to where it was 3/4 of a tank, not a full tank, because that last hour would have maybe got me down to a half a tank. So yeah, that's what I did. I did it on purpose. So whenever I left, and I didn't have to, yeah, and I didn't have to drive my car while I was there because I was staying with friends and they would take me everywhere. So I didn't have to drive. So my car just stayed parked, um, and they just took me around and stuff. So I had a great time, man. It was so much fun, and the guy that I stayed with, he is a video game collector, and when I tell you he is a collector, I'm telling you he is super intense about it. Yeah, man, he has a room that is dedicated to all of his collection. Like he has everything in there. He doesn't have like every game, but he has shelves of just games from consoles that date way back in the day and consoles that are not as well known. Like he has a Neo Geo console. Yeah, yeah, he has all of that. He has the handheld stuff. He has the big consoles. He yeah, he's a collector. He's real intense when it comes to that. And the first time I met him, he took me into his room and showed me that. And dude, I just geeked out for about an hour because he was just pulling out games, and I'm like, "Oh my God, you got this game? I remember what you." And he just kept pulling out. He's like, "Yeah, I got this. It was imported from Japan, and there's only like three that was made, and this is one of them." And I'm like, "Dude, come on, man! What in the world, man? He's got like every kind of game system, every kind of game, and yeah, it was just amazing. So when I was there, I actually went in to the room. He has two TVs set up in that room, and all of his consoles are plugged into his TVs. And he has like one of these portable game switches. He told me what it was called, but um, you that plug the console up into that, and then you plug that into the TV, and so whatever console is on, then um, that's what you'll play on that TV. And so yeah, so it was yeah, I mean, I told I told him when I first met him, he took me into his room and showed me all his video game stuff. I was like, dude, I dude, if yeah, yeah, I said, dude, if it was possible to marry you, I would. just 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 so I can have access to all of this. He just laughed. He thought it was amusing. Um, but yeah, yeah. So he's an awesome guy. Both him and his wife, and yeah, it's just staying at his place, and having that. And I had access to all of that stuff that he had. He's like, yeah, whatever you want to do, man, just go in there. I didn't dare go into his room that he had all of that stuff. Didn't dare go into that because I just didn't want to touch anything. He had some games that were behind a glass shelf, like you would put fine china in a china cabinet. Yeah, and so he had um, he had some Super Nintendo games. He had some Sega Genesis games, some Nintendo games and these were all imported games from Japan. Yeah. So, but yeah, I just had a grand time with them, and then the drive was pretty good. Now the last leg, I was pretty tired because um, yeah, I had driven like a long way, and when I got to Columbia, uh, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get to the house. And but I drove. It was me, not we, because I was the only one that went. And yeah, the drive was amazing. And yeah, I'm going to do it again next year. So I was telling my cousin because they like to go on cruises. I said, well, cruises might be your thing, but road tripping, that's what I'm going to start doing every year. Yeah. So yeah. So absolutely. So Grand Canyon is next on my. I won't call it a bucket list, but it'll be before my rapture list if Jesus tarries. Yeah. So we'll do that, and I'm going to go up to Vegas because I've never been to Vegas. I've always wanted to go and catch some shows. My sister has been. I think she's been maybe once or twice, and she's caught some amazing shows while she was there. Cirque du Soleil. I don't know if they're still there. She went to see The Lion King, which I've always wanted to go see. but never really had the chance to go see The Lion King on Broadway. So I'm gonna go there and catch a show or a couple of shows, and then drive back, map out a route going back. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna drive it. Wow. Well, I'll get a in Nevada. In Nevada, right? Yeah. No, 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 no. I'm talking about catching the Lion King. It was a Broadway show, but I know they have a showing there in Vegas. Yeah. So no, I've driven to New York before, like several times, and yeah, yeah. Going over the Washington Bridge was $15. So yeah, yeah, yeah. $15. It was $15 for me, and then I think that was the only thing. Well, I went over a couple of bridges that I had to pay. I think one was 12, one was 15. We drove through a tunnel, and then we had to pay a toll when we came out of the tunnel. Yeah, yeah. That was that year that me and Gabe went up to DC, and then we went to Philadelphia, and then we went up to New York and spent a few days in New York. Yeah, it was a great trip. It was about a 12-hour drive. Yeah, it's about a 12-hour drive. It was a great trip. Yep. Hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm.
Sindai's here!
Yeah, you got work tomorrow.
Balfour's in here! Bring me his head!
Hmm.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
That's what's up, man.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Yeah, a cat rat. Yeah. Yep. I think the game continued. I thought I was at the end, but I guess I was. I guess I wasn't. It did. Me neither. Well, I already fought him. I fought him at the beginning. I don't. I don't know. Maybe because yeah, I think I have to confront. I have to confront my mother. She was instrumental in having her husband assassinated, killed. Uh, she never liked him. She never liked Clive. She did like Joshua, but not Clive. So I think at some point, yeah, I have to confront her. She's the reason why I was put in slavery in the first place. It's because of her. Yeah. So yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So anyway, well, thank you for getting on here, man. Thank you for sharing that awesome word that you shared with us. And yeah, so yeah, bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, stop being offended by everything. Just yeah, yeah, yeah. People are going to be people. People are going to say what they're going to say. We don't know your story, and yeah, just don't be offended by everything. Just right, right. Yeah,
To hell with this.
yeah, yeah,
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
yeah,
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer. It's all right.
right,
I'm sorry.
right. Yeah. So it's all about it's all about the love. That's it. And the the
This is where we will stay.
the way that Jesus taught us that if we get slapped and we turn the other cheek,
Sid told
um,
us this wouldn't be easy.
more figuratively than literally, that's what
If
that
you say so.
means. If somebody offends you, then
We should go.
instead of retaliating to that offense, then just turn the other cheek and let them be offensive, but don't you be offensive. Yeah. So yeah, thanks again, man, for sharing that word with us. And It's been a minute since you've been on here. I okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, going back to just Sundays now that school is starting back up. So, I'll be back on next Sunday if you want to get on here again. I know you're busy. Know you're a busy man, but um, yeah, as soon as we get back into the swing of school, then things will become quite busy for me too. So that's all I ask. That's all I ask, brother. All I ask. Well, Corey, thank you. Yeah, thanks again. Go get you some sweet potato pie. Heat it up in the microwave or in the oven, however you heat it up. Yeah, you don't eat it heated up. Okay, hey, I mean, yeah, well, hey, mm-mm. No, to each his own, man. That's I'm saying I would heat it up in the microwave for about 20 seconds and then eat it. But hey, no, it's not the same because because I would eat sweet potato pie cold. I just like to heat it up when I do eat it, but I don't go back and forth with the sugar and grits. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, well, they put it out in the sun. They put it out in the sun. I'm just saying to each his own, man. Um, so go get you some sweet potato pie and enjoy. Do you drink milk with it? I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question. All you had to say was no. Was a yes. It's a yes or no question. Well, then you should have turned the other cheek. You should have turned the other cheek instead of being offended. We just talked about being easily offended. Well, well, all you had to say was no, bro. That's it. I just asked you a yes or no question. All you had to, I didn't tell you to drink any milk. I didn't say you had to drink any milk. You you said that you were gonna drink milk. That was your choice. I just asked, were you gonna drink some milk? And all you had to say was no, and kept it moving. And now, and now you are you spinning the story as if I said, "Hey, you should drink some milk," and that's when you said, that's when you should have said, "No, bruh, I'm over 50 years old. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not gonna be drinking no milk." But I asked the question. No, I'm telling you, I asked the question, "Are you going to drink some milk with it?" And all you had to say was no. That was that was it. I didn't need no, 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 no. I didn't suggest that you drink milk. I did not suggest that you drink milk. I asked, "Are you going to drink milk with your sweet potato pie?" That's all I that's all I asked. And all you had to say was no. And then you go off into a tangent about drinking milk, that if you go in the kitchen and pour yourself a cup of milk, that would be your choice, not mine. It's like I didn't tell you to go in to drink milk. Just like people that's saying that, yeah, God sends people to hell. No, God does not send people to hell. It was your choice. You chose not to accept, and then you drunk the milk. So if you drink the milk, that's on you, bruh, not on me, because you I did not suggest you drinking milk. I never said, "Hey, bruh, go drink some milk with your sweet potato pie." I asked, "Hey, are you going to get some milk with it?" Because some people like to drink milk with theirs, or not. But I mean, I don't drink milk. Yes, hot sweet potato pie with milk. So I didn't, ex- I didn't, I didn't suggest, I didn't suggest it. So, uh, well, that would be on you, bruh. Yeah, that would be on you, bruh. You better. I did not recommend milk in the first place, bruh. I did not recommend milk in the first place. I asked the question, and all you had to say was no. And then, you know, the time that went off on your tangent, you could have went and got your piece of sweet potato pie and be halfway through eating it, um, sitting here messing with me. So go get your sweet potato pie and whatever you get to wash it down with, or nothing, and enjoy. and I'll talk to you on the flip, bruh. That's what I said from the start. No, I asked a question. No, I asked a question. A yes or no question. A yes or no question. That did not require what you're giving me right now. Just a simple yes or no. That's all it required. Just like that. Yeah, it is all good. It is all good. So, just go get your sweet potato pie. And like I said, I'll talk to you on the flip. Oh, you could be exhausted sometimes, bro. I miss that, man, because being around you and everybody else, it kept me on my toes. Because you know we would roast each other, we roast other people, but we would roast each other, and we were just relentless when it came to that. So I had to learn how to keep myself. I think that's why I'm a pretty good teacher. Because yeah, yeah. Oh, praise God. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Uh, you you know what his fro actually looked like? Uh, he said, "Do you want to know what his fro actually looked like to me?" That foam piece off of the microphone after you get done preaching, and it's covered with spit. Yeah, yeah. What? Well, oh, praise God. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but glory to God. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. I'm gonna go to this hideaway and see what's up. And and then I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, get my mind right for this week. All of the all of the meetings and the PD and the sub meetings and the meetings, the plan meetings, and I just hope that they just give us time in the classroom so we can get our stuff prepared. But no, actually, I had to because they switched me. They put me in a new classroom, so I had to get all of my stuff out of my old one and put it in the new one. No, it's actually smaller, but they put me in that room so I can convert that little office space that I got in the classroom into a sound booth for studio work. Yeah, so I still have to do that. The lady that was in that office, she hasn't moved her stuff out yet. So um, this week, yeah, this week, well, this week and next week, I'll be able to go in there and put up the um, put up the acoustic foam and put lighting. I need to put lighting up in there and do some other stuff in there. Uh, I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope so. Yeah, it's been my vision of mine. So um, hopefully, not hopefully, but it's coming into fruition. And I just got to get everything set up. I need help with that because I don't. I've never set up a studio before, so I have the. Hmm. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I maybe for next year, because I've already asked for a bunch of stuff, and they're already spending a bunch of money on me this school year, and so maybe next year I'll do some more research on it, and uh, yeah, yeah, we're still using that. Yeah, so yeah, they are really strict when it comes to outside software. It has to be. I can request it, but it has to be approved by Yeah, 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 and yeah, and if it's an age restriction, I didn't know software had age restrictions on it. Like I was trying to get Suno for us to use, and yeah, you have to be 18 to use it. Right. Uh-huh. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, you're right. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I have it downloaded on. Well, I don't have it downloaded. Actually, go to the site because it's a website. You can work directly from the website instead of downloading the app. So uh, I would pull it up on mine and we'll do some stuff. I actually showed it to my intermediate class, and if they have a project that they want an AI whatever, then I'll take what they've created and run it through mine because I purchased a license. I think I got a year license to use it. So they can take that. I'll make it available for them. Like if they want me to run their stuff through Suno, and it'll take what they have to create it first. I'm not just going to um, tell Suno what to do. They have to create their own stuff first before I run it through and see what Suno pops out, and then I'll be able to send that to them. They can do whatever it is that they want to do with it. It's theirs. I told them that I'm not about um, claiming claiming ownership on something that you created. That's not what this class is all about. So yeah, whatever they create, it's theirs for them to do with whatever it is that they want to do. So yeah, so 2026, the school year 2026, 2027, we're going to launch Catamount Productions, Catamount Studios. Yeah, so Catamount Studios. Well, Catamount Productions, Catamount Studios. Catamount, that's our mascot. I think it's like a cougar or some kind of panther or mountain lion or something like that. Why we're named Catamounts, I do not know. It's been like that since since the beginning of Dalton Public Schools, and um, and I'm thinking since we're the high school, then we should have been like the Lions or something. But yeah, we're all of the schools in the system are cats. So we have panthers, we have cougars, we have tigers, we have catamounts, us, Um, yeah, yeah, we have a lot of yeah, all of the cats. We have Babcocks. I can't talk. Bobcats. Um, I think uh, I think there's a lynx. I don't know if we're lynx, but anyway, we're we're catamounts. So since it's in the high school, and I want the kids to take ownership of it, then I named it Catamount Productions in Catamount Studios. So um, yeah, we got a logo and everything. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a record, but it's got our school logo in the middle of the record. So it's pretty dope looking. I mean, I like it. So I'm having a sign made and everything. So yeah, so it's gonna be we're gonna launch hopefully before school starts. I don't want to be working on it when school starts because that's I have to teach. So I want it I want it done before school starts. So I have this week. Well, first I gotta have her move all of that stuff out of all of her stuff out of the that office space. Then I can go in and I'm gonna hang the acoustic foam. I bought running lights to go up against the wall, the corners of the walls and the ceiling of the space. Uh, and I got to get all of the equipment set up in there. Yeah, I'm going to set it up in there instead of, well, I need to set it up. Well, I need to set it up outside of the space. So I need to figure out how to do that. But like I said, I need to get one of my studio friends and see if they can come over one Saturday and just help me get this place studio ready. It's like I've set up equipment before, but I've not set up a studio before, and I have no idea how to do it. I know about foam and what foam does and how much I would need to set up and hang up on the walls um, just to make the sound dead in there, so it won't like bounce off the walls. But yeah, I don't know how to like what cables I need to run from there to here, from here to there, uh, and yeah, to get actually the system because I brought a brand new system. The guy that sold it to me said, "Okay, well, you need this right here. You need this, you need this, you need this, and you need this." And he said, "I'll sell all of this to you." Yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna set up in there is mic. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Uh-huh. So yeah, I just need to help with that. I don't know exactly what it is that I have to do with the mixer that I have. And the guy that sold it to me, he was very cool. He put everything that I needed in a rack, and so now I have this rack with all of my stuff. Um, on it. Plugins, I'm not gonna get analog plugins. I'm gonna use all of the plugins that we use will be digital. So we won't. I won't purchase any analog plugins for like compression or for reverb or effects or anything like that. All of that will be digital. So yeah. So I purchased some more plugins for myself that I use here at the house. I'm trying to get them to put it on my work computer, and then actually I have two work computers. I'm actually wanting them to put that on my two work computers so that we'll have those extra plugins because I've recorded with them a couple of times, and they are nice. They are so nice. They make my voice sound so good. So yeah, so yes, I actually have. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, we'll get it together. I'll take some pictures and send it to you once we get everything once we get everything set up. And yeah, I'm having the kids that worked on it come in and kind of sign a wall, um, leaving the legacy in there. But yeah, it's gonna be epic, as one of my teacher friends would say. So yeah, so yeah, so I'm real excited, and yeah, we get to start get to start teaching them how to actually use that and be actual engineers and producers. So yeah, so we're gonna get it together, and yeah, hopefully it will be in use long after I retire. I'm doing I'm doing 5 more years of this, Corey. I got 25 year, or this is year 25, and yeah, so I'll be 60 then, and I yeah, 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 yeah. I don't really see myself doing 30. Once I get to that, um, well, I mean, going past 30. Once I get to the 30-year mark, if God says, nope, you're not done yet, then I'll keep on doing it. But if I feel in my heart that, um, yeah, 30 years, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day and go and sit down somewhere. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. So I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for getting on, chatting on here with me, man. I miss you, and we'll do this again some other time. If you get on here next week, we'll do this again next week. If not, then whenever you get on here, man. So uh, give my love to all of the family there. Tell Bishop Doe I said, hey, what's up? And yeah, I gotta ask him if he knows any Gibsons in Orange, uh, what is it? Orangeburg? It's not Orangeburg, South Carolina. I gotta look. Yeah, because yeah, I got. Well, I know I do. Yeah, I know I do. That's where. Yeah, that's where my dad's people originated in Orange. I want to say Orangeburg. Yeah, South Carolina. Yeah. So yeah, it's low country. So yeah, I got some cousins that live there. My great, I want to put another great in there. I think it was great. My great grandfather started there, and he had a family. He had five children, four boys and a girl, and so yeah, so all of us originated there. Yeah, go fig, right? Yeah. So I got I got a little yeah. Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. And my aunt Eunice would tell me, "Yeah, you got family up. You got family that live up there." I'm like, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, you got yeah, you got cousins that live in South Carolina." And she did tell me Orangeburg, and I just never. Well, back then, you know, we didn't have the internet. There was no way for me to reach out to anybody. Yes. No. 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 My middle name came from several people. My was my grandfather was Alan Edward. My dad's name is Alan Eugene. So I got my middle name, I guess, from him. But yeah, yeah. But I guess there are some people in the family, some men in the family. Their middle name is Eugene. So, and I guess to keep it in the family, they just named, and it didn't have to be like a junior. They just named people like Eugene or Alan Edward. I had an uncle, Alan Edward Jr., uh, that passed away some time ago. But yeah, I have several cousins that's got the Eugene name, and I also have several cousins that are named Rodney Eugene Gibson. So I'm not the only one. Yes, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of us that was there. We had our family reunion this weekend, and people were calling my name, you know, Rodney, and I stand up like, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, "No, I'm talking to this one." Yeah, his yeah, No. Hmm. Mm. Mm. No, it's all good, man. But no. Yeah. Yes. And when I talked to mom about it, I talked to mom about it. She was like, "I thought I was picking something unique, Rodney Eugene." No, no. Well, first, Eugene is my dad's middle name. Uh, yeah, and they call him Gene. Now I don't know why they call him Gene, but they call him Gene all his life, even though his first name is Alan, after my grandfather. Yeah. Uh, Now I think maybe they call him Gene because granddaddy's first name was Alan, and he had a son, Alan, that was his junior because he was Alan Edward, and then maybe they just call him Gene just to because we had three Allens in the house, and so they started calling him Gene. Yeah, and so it's just yeah, so it just stuck. So you know, whenever whenever he introduced himself as Gene, even though his name was Alan. So yeah. All right, brother. Well, I speak peace and blessings to you, and give my love to everybody there. And I need to plan a visit. I mean, since I'm driving everywhere. One of those times. Well, let's um let's do this. Okay, so in October, we don't actually have a week off for fall break, but they have given us um 2 days. So we have Friday and Monday. So it's it's the first week in October. Okay, yeah. Please verify. Please let me know because if that's a doable thing, I would love to drive over to Buford and and visit my peeps over there, y'all. Yeah, but anyway, we've been trying to say good night for like 30 minutes. So, all right, love you too, man. All right, see them. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was my brother in Christ and my Marine Corps brother, Corey, Minister Corey, and I've told you all before we've been friends for a long time. So shout outs to him. All right, let's see what's at this hideaway because this pseudo whatever his name is character is destroyed everything. Looks like.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today.
He did say it was going to get worse before it got better, dude.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Right over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
The hideaway. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, can I talk to him?
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can...
So why are they calling him Sid? Something I missed? Talking? Yeah, yeah, they're calling him Sid. I thought his name was Clive. He did say he's bearing his name. So why do they know him or call him Sid?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others...
Ah, there you are, Clive.
Okay, you
Word
called
of
him
your
Clive.
adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
That
doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Wherever that is.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Vivian. Who's Vivian?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recently...
All right, I'm going to pause and I don't want to skip it. Oh, well, let me get through this here, and then I'm going to call it a night.
She has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Swordsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter? Does that one have blood on it?
What do you need? What do you want? It'd last you a good while.
would lower my stuff.
No scratches, right?
All right.
And
Oh, nice blade.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the servant yard, are you? Is the fair one all right?
Reports, letters. Nothing important. Missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Public display. Okay, it says the Republican Army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done, to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, is that Joshua? Yeah.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
All right.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
All right. Gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay. So I am going to, let's see here. All right. Got 1,085. So I'm gonna go down here and get that one. Okay, there's this one. Get that one. All right. Let's save it. All right. And let's close. And we're going to go to the title screen. All right, family. Well, it's late and I need to go get in the bed. Had a great weekend. We had our family reunion and we were in Atlanta. So had a great weekend, saw all of my family and stuff, and so uh, enjoyed myself there. But I'm gonna go get ready for bed. You all have a great night, and again, we are going to our regular schedule of just on Sundays at 6, and we'll continue this next Sunday. All right, school is starting back up, and um, getting back into the swing of things, and um, got a couple of seniors that I've had since they were freshmen, and just excited about having them come back, having the students come back. I'm ready for the year. Bigger and better things are happening for us. So I praise God for where the Lord is taking us this year, or has taken us, because He's already looked into our future and has set things in place for us to encounter. Uh, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to how that it is going to be a blessing to not only me, but to my students, to the school. And yeah, I just thank God. I thank God for this profession. I thank God that He's allowed me to work and move and have my being in this profession. So thank you guys for being awesome. Everybody that came on here, Justin and Lou and my brother Corey, and everybody that came on and listened to us, listen to us argue uh, and go back and forth. We really wasn't arguing. That's the nature of our relationship. Um, so thank you guys for getting on here and just listening. And I will see you guys next week. Remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Always have, always will. And you guys just be awesome. All right. Love you guys.